Yo, what's going on? It's your man, Kevin Smith. I'm the media director for Area 309. And yet again, I have a treat for everybody. Now, about 10, 12 years ago, I drove from Cincinnati, when I was living in Cincinnati, to Dayton to shoot a segment. This was not just a good segment. This was the most popular segment we ever shot. And it's of the young lady I have on the screen right now. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Christina Watson.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christina Watson. Now, as I always say, I don't have a drum roll in the Zoom. I would digitally put one in after the fact. But Miss Christina Watson was the subject of one of our fitness model segments back in like 2006, 2007.
Yeah,
and it was
pretty early on.
And it was literally the most popular thing we have ever done with Area 309. We've shot concerts, we've shot interviews. I've shot interviews with national artists that don't get as many views as you got. I think I checked it, and I think it's somewhere around 700,000 views.
That's crazy. That is so crazy to me to think that. Like,
Right.
Like, and I wasn't talking about nothing. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. It's wild to me.
Whatever you were saying, it resonated with people. So how you been doing, Christina?
I've been doing good. Been being very busy.
Okay.
So a lot has happened in those however many years, almost 20 years or something?
Well, okay.
Not that long, but.
Not quite 20, but so it's probably been at least 12 or 13 years.
12 or 13.
Maybe even longer. So we have a visitor.
Yeah, so I'm like, this has happened.
Okay.
Years.
That is the most significant happening since we last spoke to you.
Hold on. That has happened. But the thing I said in the last video was my goal was to be an IFBB Pro.
I remember this.
That happened. Yep.
When did that happen?
So in 2014, and that story is awesome. So I'll just give you a slow or fast rundown on that one. Take your time. I've been competing since 2005, and then we met shortly after like that had started. And the ultimate goal for any turn pro. Started getting into a couple like national level shows, and I was just winning first place overalls, like back to back. It was just I was on fire. And once I went to the Pittsburgh Pro, like everybody wants to turn pro there. That's like it's a huge show, which is even bigger now since I've turned pro.
Okay.
So at that time I won, I think it was in 2012 or 2011. That show in particular, I had won first place, but they weren't offering pro cards to first place winners. You had to have the overall trophy, and they were giving out 2 of those.
And I know that, for people within kind of the physique fitness industry, like that is the thing.
That is the thing.
Go from being an amateur to being a pro.
Yes, and people don't realize like you have to be in at least top 5 of a national level show to be able to get, to a pro level. So I put in the work in for that. So, but it was bittersweet. So one of my best friends though, she'd won the overall. So in this sport, you gain a lot of friends and you're going to meet a lot of people. And along the way, you get really close with some people there. So, and I've got a lot of friends that I've met that have become really good friends of mine. Really
very good.
In the gym and outside the gym, and just people that have really helped me and inspired me to grow and just, progress into the person that I am today.
No doubt.
So my friend Sue Knott actually beat me out at that show.
Oh no.
It was fine. It was cool. It was still just awesome. Because a pro level or pro card level show, I placed first. So it was cool. So fast forward to 2014, I had said like, I'm not doing this no more. I'm tired. I'm going to hang it up. Blase. And something just stuck out in me. And it was 7 weeks until the Pittsburgh Pro again in 2014.
Wow. Okay.
And I was like, I'm going to get ready for this. I'm going to do everything I can to get ready for this. So it was crazy. 7 weeks.
The game pulled you back in, Christina.
Yeah, and I was like,
you were out.
I was looking back and I was studying some other pros and just studying some other girls coming up all summer and through the winter. And I was just like, man, like what's going on? So I thought, let me try this one more time. So long story short with that, I did win, and then I came out and won the overall. So I won the whole show, and it was just like
Black excellence, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Please continue.
It was just wild because my very first show, the John Syfe show, which I think it was 1 year show running, that's exactly what I did there. You know what I mean?
Black excellence.
It was just cool to think back that when I did that interview with you, that's what I said. It was like I'm gonna win my pro card. So
I vividly remember that. I remember we sat in that in that like side room of the gym, and you said you wanted to go pro.
Of course, I want to be on the cover of every fitness magazine by the time I'm 30.
Those are the two things I remember.
So and even that,
you're close.
And I'm like, I've been featured in Muscle and Fitness a couple times. I worked for them at the Arnold.
Wow.
And
I remember that. We saw you out there. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just been a wild ride. And even after I turned pro, it's like I was thinking on my run tonight, like how many pro shows did I do? Like what can I tell Kevin? And I thought, I think I've lost count. I'm not kidding.
Wow.
Like.